Today I'd like to talk with you about your freedom. You know, a lot of people are stuck in jobs they don't like, and one of the main reasons many people turn to internet marketing is to escape that job, to escape from having to spend their days being somewhere they just don't want to be. But even those who do crack the code and start making money online face a similar problem. Their internet business basically takes over their life. They've essentially replaced one obligation with another. Now, in order to avoid having to return to the 9-to-5 grind at a job they can't stand, they have to scramble desperately every day just to keep their internet income alive. They're further along than they were before, but now there's a dark cloud looming overhead, the fear that their online business might fail and they'll have to return to the job they hate. Yet we all hear about the internet lifestyle. Those lucky few who seem to be totally carefree, who spend their time traveling, enjoying leisure activities, and working maybe 1 to 2 hours per week from a laptop in whatever location they choose. It's a nice thought, isn't it? I think it's something that everyone would love to experience. But is the internet lifestyle even real? And more importantly, is it attainable? The answer to both questions is yes. I know because I live it, and I've helped thousands of other people make it a reality in their own lives. The thing is, to achieve it, you have to follow a very specific process. If you don't follow this process, you'll most likely end up stuck with a business that is losing money or just barely staying afloat, takes a ton of effort to manage, and will eventually eat up all your energy, your resources, and possibly even your sanity. Now, I know that sounds a bit dramatic, but stick with me here because something big is at stake. Your personal freedom, the ability to spend your time how you want to spend it. And I think that topic deserves some serious consideration. We all have a vision for how we want to spend our time, and the key to achieving that vision is to free up more of your time so that you can be spending it the way you want to spend it. And you can do that by creating an online business that is lucrative, reliable, and highly automated. So for the next few minutes, tune in fully to this video, shut out all other distractions, and give yourself this gift. Give yourself a real chance to make a change because the information I'm going to be sharing with you truly is transformative if you put it into action in your life. My name is Adam Short, and over the last 10 years, I've created several multi-million-dollar online businesses that have allowed me to live the internet lifestyle, and I've helped my students generate literally tens of millions of dollars online and gain true personal freedom in their lives. In this video series, I'm going to be showing you a totally unique and fresh formula for building an online business from scratch and doing it quickly and efficiently. I'm going to start by showing you step-by-step how to create a $10,000 per month income stream online. Then we'll kick things into high gear and I'll show you how to scale it up to $100,000 per month and how to do it in the most efficient way possible. Now, I have to warn you, I'm going to be sharing some things in these videos that you've probably never seen before, and they may actually fly in the face of what you're currently doing or what you've heard is right. The thing is, I'm not just going to be throwing out a bunch of ideas. I'll be backing everything up with real case studies and real results. See, there's a big problem in the internet marketing world. Most people just don't have a clear picture of what a truly successful, automated million-dollar online business looks like. They've never seen one in action, inside and out, from the bottom to the top. No one's ever taken them into the control room and shown them all of the key pieces and how they fit together. This is akin to trying to navigate through a deep forest without a compass or even the sun to guide you. So there's a lot of guessing going on out there. People don't have a clear picture of where they should be headed, so they ultimately end up trying to make an educated guess on what the next right move is. The thing is, you never want to have to guess in your online business. It's a recipe for disaster. It's stressful for starters, but it's also risky. One wrong turn can eat up weeks, months, even years of your time before you realize that you went the wrong way. Once you've gone through this free training, you won't have to guess ever again because I'm going to be showing you a proven formula for building a highly profitable online business that includes sharing real case studies, sites where I've applied this very formula that I'll be teaching you. I'll be showing you how I started these sites and grew them step by step into automated income generators. So not only will you learn exactly what to do and how to do it, but you'll have real examples you can refer to anytime you want. The types of sites I'll be showing you how to build have 3 standout qualities that make them, in my book, the best kinds of sites to own. Number 1, they're highly profitable. Number 2, they're evergreen, meaning they'll continue to generate sales for you years after you set them up. And number 3, they're almost totally automated. Get this, websites that I created in 2006 with this formula still make money for me every single day on complete 100% autopilot. I don't have to do anything with these sites to maintain the income they produce. That's years and years of dependable income from work I did once, way back in 2006. Over the years, I've actually built several hundred profitable niche sites following this method, and the system I'm using has become so refined and efficient now that these days I'm actually able to launch a brand new site in less than a day. You'll be able to do the same thing once you learn how this works. So imagine for a moment that you had a website, or even several websites that earned you $1,000 per month, $10,000 per month, even $100,000 per month. And what if you could work 1 to 2 hours per day from your laptop, and some days not at all? What if you could take time away from your business, weeks or even months, without having to worry at all that your income would be adversely affected? And what if there was no cap to your income potential because you knew how to scale this formula? Well, that vision doesn't have to be merely a vision. It can become a reality for you when you implement this formula. Now that you're starting to see what's possible with the internet and what you need to do if you want true personal freedom in your life, then the next step is to commit to making your vision a reality. So if you found yourself guessing lately, then you need to decide now. Are you going to continue to guess and just cross your fingers that everything will work out? Or are you going to follow a clear roadmap and build a business that gives you the life that you want and that you truly deserve? Let's jump into my formula now, and I'll show you how this whole process works. The formula consists of 2 phases. Phase 1 is all about how to get to $10,000 per month in income. Phase 2 is about how to take your $10,000 per month income stream and scale it up to $100,000 per month or more. And all the while, keeping that automation in place so that your business doesn't monopolize your time even as it grows. There are 4 steps to implementing both of these phases, and they include Step 1, selecting a niche, Step 2, setting up a funnel, Step 3, generating traffic, and Step 4, scaling up. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be referring to real case studies as we go through these steps, including a brand new site we started recently that we've already scaled to 5 figures per month and is quickly on its way to 6. This way, you can see exactly what you need to do through real examples. I'm also going to be giving you 2 powerful software tools for free that I developed for my own business that will help you see better results faster, including a market research tool and a traffic generation tool. We'll be talking about the market research tool first because researching and selecting a niche is the first step in the 4-step process. It's also the most important step in the process, and here's why. When you choose a great niche, everything else will fall into place. Even if you make a lot of mistakes with the steps that come after that, if you've chosen a great niche, those mistakes can always be worked out. If you choose a poor niche, however, then everything beyond that point is difficult, and it probably won't get any easier. In fact, every time you make a mistake, it will get harder and harder to move forward until you're eventually forced to throw in the towel. So I have what I call my 4-step, no-fail market research process. If you follow it, I guarantee you'll pick a winning market every time. Let's jump into that process now, and I'll show you how it works. Before we get into the details of the market research process, I need to go over a few preliminary things with you. First off, let's define the word niche. In the internet marketing world, a niche is simply a group of people with either a common problem or a common interest. You can also refer to a niche as a market or a target market. Sometimes I simply call a niche a target. And that's because one of the fundamental keys to success online is to target a specific group of people and build your business and your marketing around that specific group. That's what internet marketing is all about. Targeting a specific audience, finding out what it is they want, and then delivering it to them. It really is that simple. Again, the key though is to target a group of people who are highly motivated by their interest or their problem. There's an old saying, logic makes people think, emotion makes people act. That saying holds the key to zeroing in on the right niche. In general, people will be most motivated to give you money when they feel strongly that they need whatever it is that you have. This is why you'll often hear that markets where there's the greatest amount of pain or the greatest amount of pleasure are the best to go into online. These are the markets where there's a high emotional charge. Now, shifting gears a bit, I want to answer a question that I get a lot before we get going with our market research. That question is whether or not this formula is best for affiliates or product owners. The answer to that question is that it's actually perfectly suited for both. I personally recommend starting out as an affiliate, and that's what phase one of this formula is all about. Building a 5-figure per month online business, promoting other people's products, and getting paid a commission for those sales. The benefit of this is that you don't have to create and sell your own products. You simply need to send traffic to other people's products and collect commissions for your sales. Phase 2, which is about scaling to 6 figures per month, is where product creation and ownership comes into play. This is where you take your affiliate site and turn it into a product-based site. The benefit of product ownership is that it's going to give you a lot more control over your income and your business in general. Product creation is the way to go when you want to truly maximize your online income. So with that in mind, let's step into my office and we'll dive in to the 4-step no-fail market research process. The idea again is that we're going to be starting out as an affiliate, so just keep that in mind as we go through the steps. Step 1, the market category check. As it turns out, there are 3 top-level niches where most of the money is made online. They include health, relationships, and money. And then, within each top-level niche, you have sub-niches. So within health, for example, we have nutrition, dieting - fat loss, stress management, muscle gain, anti-aging, and natural healing, among others. Within relationships, we have getting your ex back, dating for women, dating for men, and marriage, to name a few. Within money, we have real estate, investing and trading, money mindset, starting or growing an online business, and many others. If you make sure the market you choose falls into one of these 3 top-level niches, you really can't go wrong. That said, there's also a 4th top-level niche that I simply call general interest. This is where you'll find a lot of what I call passion niches. Activities that people get involved in not to look better in a swimsuit or make more money, but because they enjoy the activity. It makes them happy or it entertains them in some way. Survival, certain pet care niches, certain sports like tennis, baseball, and golf, those are a few notable, highly profitable general interest niches. Now, I personally love these kinds of niches. They can be a lot of fun. The audience is usually there because they really enjoy doing that activity. So there's a lot of positivity built into a lot of the general interest niches right from the start. Now, to make this whole market research process easier and faster for you, I've created a report that includes my top 50 favorite niches. I actually spent over a week creating this report. I went through my entire personal niche tracking spreadsheet that I've kept since around 2007, and I went back and did a reanalysis of every single niche in that spreadsheet. And I hand selected what I consider to be the hottest niches right now. Inside the report, I've listed the name of each niche, as well as 1 or 2 key players in that niche. So you can see real examples of people and businesses already operating in these markets. So that should help shortcut the market research process for you a lot and help you see what's possible as well within these markets. You can download the report for free just underneath this video. Okay, so after you've completed step 1 and made sure that your niche falls into one of the categories we just talked about, you can move on to step 2, the market motivation check. Market motivation is one of the most telling indicators of a great market. In a nutshell, it reflects how willing your target market is to spend money. There are a lot of niches out there actually where people are really passionate about something but aren't necessarily willing to spend money on it. So as part of this step, we're actually going to start looking at real potential niche markets. Now, there are a lot of places we could go to get niche ideas. We're going to focus in this video on my favorite place, which is an affiliate network known as ClickBank. An affiliate network, by the way, simply connects affiliate marketers with vendors, also known as product owners. It has built-in affiliate tracking so that affiliates can promote vendor products and get paid a commission for the sales they make. ClickBank is unique because they specialize in digital products, ebooks, video courses, software, anything downloadable. And this formula is ideally suited for promoting digital products, at least on the front end. So ClickBank is a key resource when implementing this formula. We're at ClickBank now, and we can get into the marketplace by clicking here in the top menu. And as you can see, there are categories running down the left. Let's go into the self-help category. This is where a lot of great niches are, like dating, relationships, spirituality, and many others. On the right, you'll see products listed. So at this stage, all we're doing is looking for products that are selling really well. If a product is selling well, it's an indication that the product is targeting a niche with high motivation, a niche where people are more than willing to spend money. When I'm scanning products, what I'm looking at is a little number called gravity. Gravity tells us whether or not there's enough motivation in the market. Basically, the more affiliates there are making sales of a product, the higher the gravity will be. Now, ClickBank's FAQ page is a little vague about how gravity is calculated, but I've spoken to ClickBank personally and have come to learn that gravity is calculated on a weekly basis, and it goes up when a unique affiliate makes their first sale. So if we look at Manifestation Miracle, for example, which is in the spirituality niche, this product has a gravity of about 137. This means about 137 unique affiliates have made a sale of this product in the last week or so. So gravity tells the story. A high gravity means a lot of affiliates are having success promoting this product and a lot of people are buying it, which means that there's a high level of market motivation. Again, we don't want to be doing any guesswork in our online marketing business. We want to be entering niches and promoting products that are proven winners. Naturally, the higher the gravity, the better. The lowest gravity I'll consider is 20. So if a product has a gravity of 20 or higher, then there's enough motivation in the market. Now, ClickBank is chock full of hot selling products to promote across literally thousands of different markets. So how do you find them all without digging through them one by one? Well, there's actually a really simple way to do it. Heading back to ClickBank, if you click on Advanced Search in the upper right, you can filter for only high gravity products. Here, I'll set the filter to all categories, then to show items with gravity higher than 19, because again, my cutoff point is 20. Now, when I click search, ClickBank will show me only the products that meet that criteria. So as you can see in this example, we have several hundred products, and we've weeded out all the underperforming products. So if we wanted to promote one of these products, let's just say Manifestation Miracle in this case, we would simply sign up for a free account at ClickBank, generate our unique affiliate link for the Manifestation Miracle product, and market that link. Now let's talk about Market Feeder, which is one of the free software tools that you're getting along with these videos. You'll see a link below this video that you can click to access the tool. Market Feeder is a really simple but very useful tool. I use it all the time. It essentially plugs into ClickBank and it pulls back the entire marketplace, then allows you to filter and sort that data in a really useful way. Plus, you can save products you're interested in to a favorites list, which is really useful. I have Market Feeder open here. Now, all the data that's in Market Feeder is also over at ClickBank, but again, Market Feeder presents it in a really useful way. From the main dashboard, you can see which products are currently the most popular over at ClickBank. And these columns tell the story. We've got gravity here, and then average dollar per sale, which tells us how much money we as affiliates make per sale of this product. Growth tells us whether gravity has gone up or down in the last week. We can see the Alexa rating. And finally, we can add the product to our favorites list if we want so that we don't forget about it. These tabs allow for additional ways to view the marketplace. We've got gravity up products. These are products where the gravity has grown the most recently. This is useful so that you can spot trends and jump on them right away. We've got new products that have just hit the marketplace. And then here's where you can view your favorites. Then you can do all sorts of searches. If you want to see, for instance, all products in self-help with a gravity greater than 20, you can set those filters, click search, and have the data right in front of you. So you can use this tool as much as you want. I find that it makes it easier and faster to find great niches and products over at ClickBank, so I hope you find it really useful as well. Let's move on now to the next step. Step 3, market size check. It's crucial when selecting your niche that you assess market size. The size of a market tells you how much traffic is in the market. If you don't measure market size, you risk going into a market where there's just not enough traffic, which means you'll be limited in terms of how much money you can make in that market. The easiest and fastest way to measure market size is simply to look at search volume. The more searches a niche is getting, the more popular it is, and the more traffic we'll be able to drive to our site. Google has a free keyword tool called the Keyword Planner that I recommend using to complete this step. To get to the tool, just go to adwords.google.com/keyword planner. From there, you'll want to sign in to your AdWords account. If you don't have an AdWords account, by the way, just go ahead and open one. Once you've logged in, click on Search for New Keywords, then just type in 2 to 5 main keywords that represent your market. If you're not sure what your main keywords are, you can actually use the Google Keyword Planner to find them. So just start by typing in your best guess keyword, the one that you think would be the most popular keyword in your niche. The product that we've been looking at is Manifestation Miracle. So the most obvious word that jumps to my mind is manifesting. So I'll type manifesting into the search box and then click Get Ideas. From here, I'll click the Keyword Ideas tab, and you'll see now that Google is giving me suggested keywords. These are keywords that Google has determined are related to the keyword I typed in. Now, if we click Average Monthly Searches and sort descending, we'll see all the most popular keywords related to manifesting. So the one that really jumps out at me from this list is the Law of Attraction. That's pretty much the same thing as manifesting in today's language. I see other keywords like Abraham Hicks and The Secret. Those are more product-based keywords though. Abraham Hicks is related to a series of books and CDs, and The Secret is a book and also a DVD. Product-based keywords are definitely useful indicators of the popularity of a niche, but try first to find at least 3 non-product-based keywords. If you can't, then you can go ahead and factor in those product-based keywords. Another word that just jumped to my mind while doing this research was visualization. Let's type that in and click Get Ideas. Scanning the results, we can see that they're very similar to the results for manifesting. We see the Law of Attraction again, The Secret, etc. So visualization is definitely an on-target keyword. So I think I have enough to go on here. I've got 3 keywords, and again, we want between 2 and 5. So I'll go back up to the top and type in each of these keywords separated by a comma, then I'll click Get Ideas again. And now what you want to do is add up the search volume of these main keywords. So I'm going to add up 49,500 plus 8,100 plus 3,600, which equals 61,200. That's roughly the total monthly search volume across these keywords. So now the question is that acceptable or not? To find out, you can plug your sum into the market size scale. This is a scale we developed here in my company to help us in assessing a niche. 0 to 3,999 searches per month is poor. 4,000 to 8,999 searches per month is fair, and so on. Good, excellent, and jackpot are all acceptable. Fair and poor are not. The market is just a little too small for comfort if it falls into one of those categories. Given that the sum of our top 3 keywords is 61,200, our niche falls into the jackpot category, which is great. It means that the market size is acceptable. So let's take a step back now and look at the market analysis results so far for the Manifestation Miracle niche. The market category check looks good. Manifestation is in the spirituality sub-niche, which falls into one of the top 3 niches we covered earlier, in this case, health. The market motivation check looks solid. The Manifestation Miracle product has a gravity of 137, which is well above our minimum of 20. Market size also looks attractive, with search volume above 60,000, putting us well into the jackpot territory on the market size scale. So objectively speaking, this would be a great niche to enter, and Manifestation Miracle would be a great product to promote as an affiliate. When you use this process, you literally can't choose the wrong niche. In each step, we've used fixed parameters that a market needs to abide by, and each parameter has been tested thoroughly across literally hundreds of niches. This eliminates all the guesswork, and it also means that you can use this formula to choose niches with 100% confidence. Now, there's a final 4th step to market research. It's optional, but I highly recommend factoring it in. Step 4, the passion check. The passion check is simply asking yourself whether or not you're passionate about the niche you've selected. Does the subject matter pique your interest or excite you in any way? It isn't mandatory that you're passionate about your niche, but from experience, I'll tell you that it can make a huge difference in the level of success that you reach in a given market. I mentioned earlier that I built hundreds of niche sites, and no, I didn't have a passion in all of them. In fact, in most of them, I had little to no passion, yet I made great money. But the few where I did have passion have been by far my biggest money makers, and they've also been the source of a lot of fun and satisfaction in my business. It's a lot more fun and rewarding working within a niche you're passionate about. It's that simple. Plus, everything that you do will be infused with that genuine interest that you have for the subject matter, and you'll just get better results across the board. Again though, it's not a requirement to make great money. All right, so that's how you go about choosing the right niche to go into. The question is, how are you going to put this process into play? Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're in one of three categories. The first category is you already have a successful internet business that you're happy with. If that's the case, that's fantastic. But you can still use this model I'll be sharing in these videos to create yet another business. One that can be very hands-off, yet also very lucrative and very stable and dependable over the long term. The second category is that you may already have an internet business, but it's not at the level yet that you want it to be. If this is you, these videos are going to be perfect for you because they'll show you the optimal path for seeing the results you're after. They'll show you what you've done right, but also what's missing. And sometimes it may just be something tiny that's been overlooked that when tweaked, instantly creates that transformation you've been looking for. I've seen this happen many times. The third category is that you're still trying to get your internet business off the ground. If this is you, then you're in the right place at the right time because I'll be giving you a complete blueprint for starting and growing an amazing online business and doing things right from the very beginning. Now, no matter what category you fall into, the next step is the same for us all. Now that we've chosen a great niche to go into, it's time to build a subscriber list in that niche. Every great online business is focused heavily on list building because of how effective it is at relationship building, positioning, and generating revenue. You've probably heard it said before that the money is in the list, and it's true. That's why every successful information marketer out there is building a list. And if you want to verify this for yourself, you really have to look no further than your email inbox. Almost all of us subscribe to email newsletters on topics that we're interested in. Chances are you're watching this video right now because you received an email from someone whose list you're subscribed to. List building and list marketing are also essential keys to achieving total automation in your business, which is fundamental to living the internet lifestyle. In the next video, I'm going to show you a fast, powerful approach to list building. I'll be showing you a quick way to set up an opt-in page using my favorite piece of landing page software. We'll also talk about what I call your lead winner, the #1 best thing you can give away on your landing page to maximize opt-ins. I'll also be breaking down my proven email follow-up sequence templates in detail that I've been using now for around 8 years to generate literally millions of dollars in my business. A good follow-up sequence is key to maximizing revenue from your list and automating your business. I use these follow-up templates over and over again across all my niche sites because they work so well. You can literally take these templates, tweak them just a little bit to match your niche, and then plug them right into your business. And they'll work for you just like they've worked for myself and my students. They'll build that relationship with your list and also maximize your sales. We'll also be looking at real case studies in the next video. These are real sites from my own personal portfolio where I'm using these strategies every single day to make money. So we'll cover all of that and more in the next video. And then in the third video, we'll cover traffic, which is the final piece of the puzzle in getting your business off the ground and flying. But right now, I'd love for you to hit that Facebook like button and that Facebook share button below this video. But even more than that, I'd love for you to leave a comment. That's what I would really like to see. Just leave a comment below and tell me how you think building a $10,000 per month automated income stream online can make an impact on your life. I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to be personally reading every single comment that comes in, so go ahead and scroll down right now and leave a comment.